Welcome back to the Laugh Daily podcast. You can see things look a little bit different today. We've got the lovely JStu wives with us. Yeah, the guys, do you guys know where they are? Why they're not here filming?
Nope. No.
Yeah, I did just ask them to come do a podcast and didn't give them any explanation. But Justin and Andrew and Isaac are currently filming the short film, which is very exciting. So you guys need to be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, we brought their lovely wives in to come film a podcast with us. So first of all, if you guys would like to introduce yourselves, who you're married to on the team. So for our lovely viewers to know who you are.
I'm Olivia. I'm married to Isaac.
I'm Brittany. I'm married to Justin.
And I'm Mary. I'm married to Andrew.
Perfect. Still not married to any of them. It's fine. One day they'll get it. We've had Logan on the podcast so many times. People still don't know he's my husband.
Really?
Logan's been on the podcast?
Well, he comes up. He's like been on phone calls, and like Andrew brings him up in like every podcast. Don't know why. It's the ginger thing, I think.
Oh,
There's just a bond.
Not the ginger.
The gingers. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is we've got some delicious chocolates. We're going to be taste testing. And then we also are going to do a Q&A. So we've asked our followers to send us questions for you guys. And we'll have you answer a question, and then you'll get a little chocolate snack as a reward.
Perfect. Reward.
We try to have fun here on the Laugh Daily podcast.
What to be the wives' chocolates? Yeah. Perfect.
All right. So our first question, just so that the viewers can get to know a little bit more about you guys, is what each of you does, like either for career, hobby, like what you kind of do in your spare time outside of your husband's.
Outside of your...
Yeah. Without them, what do you do?
I'm a photographer full-time. A wedding photographer.
I keep 2 tiny humans alive.
Well, almost.
And I make art.
Technically 3. You are keeping
I know. There's one that's about to pop. So
one's working harder than the other.
And I make art.
Yeah. And I stay at home with 3 kids and do a lot of taxes.
Yeah,
so much behind the scenes for this business. Can we
like
just
it's a lot of
acknowledge that?
taxes?
No.
It's true, guys. Mary is really helpful to me because anytime I have questions about our money, our finances, insurance, all that stuff is Mary. So
Yeah, well,
she's very helpful.
I appreciate Crease because she basically does my job now. So I'm like, woohoo.
Yeah, I just came in to replace Mary. Give her a break. All right, so we'll go ahead and do our first chocolate. We're going to start with a classic, guys. Hershey's. You know, everybody knows Hershey's. I actually don't like Hershey's that much, so this is going to be interesting.
Interesting.
I know.
We're not blindfolded?
No.
Oh, yeah. That's too much pressure.
So how this is going to... Oh, this one's broken. Sorry.
Beautiful.
Sorry, Liv. So what we're going to do is we're each going to taste a square of the chocolate. You're then going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. You can do half points. You can do 1.3. I don't really care. You can come up with your own rating system. It doesn't
We
really
know
matter.
that from Justin. The scoring process can be whatever you want.
Correct, yeah. So you guys know how this works.
1 plus puppy.
So much love to you.
Let's break this up here.
Thanks. Take them down.
These are like huge.
You want to pass them
pieces.
down? You don't have to eat the whole piece.
This is like... So, okay, taste it, rate it.
Yeah, taste it, rate it.
I used to hide bags of these in my room.
I remember you hid them in your car.
Wow.
So
Just for fun.
Do you remember that one time we were driving? You were in the back seat. I was like, it smells like chocolate in here. And you're just eating a candy bar.
it was Hershey's.
I feel like I know what Brittany's going to rate the Hershey's. I didn't know there was a history here.
I'm nervous.
I forgot about that. I got some memories.
It's hard to start out with a...
Which way do you do this?
Look at my number.
Which way do you do this?
Whatever way you want.
No, that's
I actually did mine back. I did mine wrong.
Okay, I
Is
don't
this
know
a-
where to
is this
start
supposed to be a
because the
surprise?
first one we're not comparing it to anything.
I know.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like you're just guessing
That's
randomly.
true. You can also like adjust your rating later if you want to.
Okay.
Guys, I'm sorry there's 300 on the back of mine. I can't get it off. This is from something else.
That's your true rating.
This is what I really am rating. Yeah, every chocolate gets 300. That's my score. All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, so we've got 3, 5, 8, 6.5. Wow, you guys all rated it so much higher than I did.
Oh.
I think it's nostalgic.
It is.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
that's like
That's fair.
it's not like it's not great, but it's
No,
nostalgic.
I wouldn't probably eat bags of it now.
Yeah, but no, when you taste it, you're like, this tastes like Halloween as a child. Or
Yeah, it
something.
tastes like your childhood.
Yeah,
The thing is, in my head, it's like bad, and then I tried it, and I was like, oh, it's
yeah,
actually kinda good.
same.
You know?
You had that like thought already. You're like, oh, this is gonna
Yeah,
be
I was
gross.
like, Hershey's is not the one, and then
yeah.
I am.
Finishing it off.
There's a whole rest of the bar if you want it.
it.
All right. Okay, so our next question is how you guys all met.
Who are
Each other?
No, the three of you each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
each other, us?
Yeah, the three of
Well,
you.
and-
How did you
and
guys know?
Crease.
Well, yeah. I can tell how I met you guys. So
Okay.
yeah,
Are
Liv.
you gonna start?
Sure, I can.
Like a 12-layer
I don't know.
process. Like everybody has to go through.
I
each
don't know. I
person.
need an example.
All right, so I didn't actually meet them all through JStu. I met them all like separately because I met
that's
Liv. Liv and I worked at a coffee shop together when I was like 18. So that's how Liv and I met. And then I didn't see her for like
Yours.
6 years.
Yeah.
And then Isaac started working here, and it was a really weird, like small world moment. So that's how Liv and I met. And then I don't actually know. Probably
I think.
either church or like at Mary and
Probably.
Andrew's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I probably met Brittany at either church or Mary and Andrew's. And then me and Mary and Andrew used to be youth leaders together.
Yeah,
That's how I like met you guys and like
Yeah.
became friends.
because you were never in the youth group when we were leaders, right? I think it was like the year you graduated.
Yeah, I think
after that.
I think you guys became leaders. Yeah, the year after I graduated and became
Yeah.
an official leader.
Yeah.
So that's how I met all three of them.
I met you the same way you just said. At a coffee shop. I think I was 17. And
Am I older than you?
I
or
just
younger
moved
than
here
You?
back from Mexico.
Yeah.
And I worked for you.
For me?
With you. Worked with you for like 6 months. And
Yeah.
then left and didn't see you again for a while.
Disappeared off the face of the
Here
planet.
again.
Actually, the next time I saw you was at Good Neighbors. That was the next time I saw you.
Oh,
after you
yeah.
quit.
Yeah.
It was a different coffee shop that I also worked at.
Yeah, that's true. And then I met Brittany
Here?
here. Where did we meet?
Here. Here?
Like, sometime we're like, somebody help.
Met.
Are there like answers written down somewhere?
I think I met both of you probably the same time.
I think. I
At,
don't remember
like,
when Isaac started though.
Like in the summer.
Was it like an event or something?
Maybe.
Probably like a dinner night or something.
Yeah.
It's probably like a JStu girls
Yeah.
thing or like a company event that we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think it was before. Because I don't think Andrew knew Isaac before, and I don't know if Justin knew Isaac
No.
before.
Mm-mm.
But we knew Caleb, which is weird.
Yeah.
We just never
Right.
ran into you guys.
Maybe I'll remember later.
Pretty sure
Figure
that
it
was it. Oh, this is getting easier for us.
And then I literally have to do
Yeah,
when did I meet myself?
Yeah, Mary has it the easiest.
I'm gonna basically answer Mary's question.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, it's yours.
You guys can talk about it together. It's fine. You guys can discuss.
I feel like
Where
Mary.
did we meet?
I think
Was it just at like Justin's house or Andrew's house?
I think like because I don't know who I was telling this to, but like I have grown up with Justin basically. He's known me like half my life, or I've known him, yeah, vice versa. But I've also known Mary like the same
Yeah.
amount of time. So
Dang.
we like grew up together, kind of. But I
I think it was
we
like high school though, right?
Yeah, when we were like dating both of the guys.
Yeah.
and since they were neighbors, I think we met when we were like you were hanging out with him
Mm-hmm.
with Andrew, and
Must be it.
I was like, oh, friends.
Done.
That's it. We're finished. Yeah, so there you go. We're all friends. We all love each other.
Yeah, we do.
Let's do. So I feel like this is usually used for like baking, but it's a pretty popular name. So we're gonna do. Is it Ghirardelli or Ghirardelli? I actually don't know how to say it.
I said Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli. That's what I
Ghirardelli?
usually say. Yeah,
I don't know.
we're gonna go with Ghirardelli because nobody can tell me I'm wrong.
Perfect.
I feel like I say everything wrong, so it's fine. Like
Okay,
the
so
cars.
maybe Mary wasn't the best person.
Thank you.
this Hershey bar is still sitting here.
I know it is tempting, but I know there's 12 more to come. Just gonna chuck it.
You can give them back to me. You don't have to.
We should line them up like we did. Like,
Oh yeah.
Do you guys like
Wait.
is chocolate like your thing, or do you have like a different thing? Because chocolate is my thing now.
I like a lot of things.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things.
I don't know what my thing is.
Well, I mean, like if you're gonna have like a little treat. I don't know. I have like 20 bars of chocolate in my house.
I think for me it's bread
Ooh, I
or
do
like
love bread.
pastries or something.
Oh, I thought you said something red. I was like,
Just any red candy, licorice,
Apples.
Swedish fish. There's stuff to
Oh,
love.
I love that.
Raw meat, it's great.
just that artificial red color is really what gets
Not
me.
raw meat. Not raw meat.
I'm obsessed with the Trader
Everyone
Joe's
touches it.
Dunkers cookies. That's what I always have. The
Oh,
Dunkers
I've
are
seen
so
those,
good.
but I don't go to Trader Joe's. I don't know why.
I don't think you'd be able to eat them.
It's so
Oh, are they
Dunkers?
nuts?
Probably. I
The
think they have
cookies?
nuts. Yeah, the Dunkers at Trader Joe's.
That's fine.
I don't know what they are. The cookies.
They're like chocolate chip
they're like
cookies, the
long
long skinny ones.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like
I
a
do know.
biscotti kind of thing.
They're called Dunkers.
They're called
They're like
Dunkers.
biscottis.
Yeah, that's why I love them. They
Okay.
have the texture of biscottis. They're great.
Oh.
Anyways, we've got the
Well, nuts are good for you though.
That's true.
I'm like, when I was going through like,
Treat.
yeah, when I was
That's
going through
sweet.
healthy kicks, I'm like, they're like, oh, just eat like lots of nuts and seeds, and I'm like, great, so die.
So die.
Like the
Yeah.
amount of things that you have to like pass up, I guess, like when it comes down to it, you're like, oh, like is this, like dessert wise?
Yeah. But it's easier than I would think, like gluten and dairy.
Yeah.
Because at one point I was gluten free, dairy free, nut free. That was not fun.
sounds miserable.
Oh, that.
Okay, I'm eating this.
Are we eating?
Yeah, we're eating. This is one taste testing episode where you guys will be spared Isaac's eating ASMR. So you're welcome. Never mind. Take it back. She had to fill in for her husband.
If we had to like do like exactly what our husband said for this podcast,
I don't even know what to do.
like I have to make some insane score.
I had to get some movie quotes out.
Brittany, you'd be having to research every single item that we were trying.
Justin, give me my phone.
Is it fair trade? Is it organic?
Finding out all the details about it. Liv, you'd be having to like somehow break something in this room.
Yeah.
Every podcast, something like that happens.
This is difficult.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 7, 6, and 6.5, 8.
Merrick give an A.
Wow.
Hey.
Guys, I love dark chocolate. It's so good. It's
Is
my
dark
favorite.
chocolate actually healthier for you?
I
don't know.
It is.
Maybe it has less sugar.
Oh, actually, I do think that's right. It does have.
Or like
Yeah, like this one. This has. It doesn't even tell me. Oh, it's 7 grams of sugar.
But I mean, like, at the size is probably different.
Yeah, we'll put them out here in front of us. Yeah, that one was pretty good. I would eat.
I would eat the whole thing.
I'd eat some of it.
that was good.
But whatever you don't eat, I'll eat it.
I feel like once you taste something after something really much sweeter, it's like, oh.
Yeah, that's true.
But it like I don't know. But I liked it still.
I think I like it because it is like less sweet. I don't like super sweet stuff, so I tend to go like dark chocolate. Sea salt with dark chocolate is the
Good.
best.
That's what I ate.
So good.
Do you guys keep
Yeah.
yours room temperature or frozen?
Room temperature.
Because mine's always frozen.
Your chocolate?
Yeah. Oh,
Or
it's
your
better.
salt?
Chocolate.
Definitely your salt. Pulls it
try
out of the
that, though.
freezer every time you go to her house. So I can never find the salt when I go to Mary.
There you go.
It's in the freezer. All right.
Cool.
Our next question is what each of your favorite JStu video has been.
Oh, shoot.
Do I start?
Well, I can give you. Do you have one in mind? Or do
Yeah, I have one
okay,
in
you
mind.
can go
Oh my
then.
gosh, you already have
Well, recently I loved the lake video. The floatable tents.
Oh, the inflatable tents.
When because I loved it because Drew was got stuck on the fountain and it just was like so chaotic. And for me it was good. And then Isaac's like making pad thai in the middle, like on a floating thing, and
And then Justin was bouncing it on purpose.
it was crazy. And then Justin starts dying and he jumps in. I'm like, this is crazy. So
Yeah,
liked that one.
I got texted at like 8 a.m. the next morning, And they're like, hey, we need you to bring a U-Haul out here to load up all these tents. So I had to drive out there to the middle of Monument, help them pull soaking wet tents and everything into the U-Haul.
It was crazy. And then Justin's just like nice and dry.
Yeah.
They're just like having the most chaotic time. It was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I feel like mine lately has been just the hiking to the caves video. My kids will watch them on loop, and then like the one where the caterpillars made an appearance.
Yeah, the
Are they worms? Were they
They were
worms?
caterpillars, yeah.
Were they silkworms? Is that?
I don't know. They
I
just
have
They're
no
just all
idea.
terrified. Like, they're following us.
But just like the editing, like the editors did such a good job on that video where like, I mean, Justin literally 1 minute was like, we're men. And then he's freaking out about like little caterpillars, like just like my heart burst. So
funny.
I loved it.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
Gosh, I'm so impressed you guys thought of something. Oh my gosh.
Doesn't that be your favorite one? Just
I
like,
know,
what's
yeah,
the
I
first
guess
one that comes to mind?
I think like
Yeah.
not like one specifically, but I really like the ones where they do like the travel videos because then I feel like I've missed out on a trip and then I get to go on it.
Yeah,
kind
watch
of
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that I've missed out on a trip, but I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what you were doing for however many days. I think those are fun. Like
That's true.
honestly,
I
they don't
agree.
even have to be that. Anything like overnight.
Oh, the overnight.
I don't know. It's so funny because it's like they go on these trips. And you're like, oh, wow, that must be nice. And Andrew's like, yeah, we had 20 hours of flights and then we didn't sleep for 3 days. And I was like, oh, well, I'm making eggs. So.
I slept in our nice bed.
Yeah. Yeah. I slept on the floor for 2 days. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, guys.
And they come home and they're like, oh, we did this and this and this, and they leave out a bunch of parts because there's so much that happened. So when you watch it, you're like, you didn't tell me that.
Oh, mine's the opposite. I'm like, I want
Crazy.
every detail. Like,
Yeah.
All the details.
Yeah, the travel videos are, and the behind the scenes are always hard for a lot of reasons.
Oh, yeah.
There's always like missed flights or they can't find their Airbnb or
Oh, crazy.
like, yeah, the flights are always stupid long. It's crazy. I'm getting like calls from them like in the middle of the night, like, hey, we don't know how we're supposed to get to this place.
Oh,
Like, I think that happened in Romania.
the sketchy Florida one.
Oh, yeah. Wait, the one, or there was the one where they went to the lighthouse in Michigan or Minnesota.
Yeah.
Wherever it
No.
was they went.
Michigan?
Iceland?
It was Lake Michigan.
I think it
right?
was like Michigan, yeah.
Yes.
And they pulled up to one place they thought was the Airbnb and they were like, this looks like we're going to go get murdered.
Yeah.
And this was when Caleb was on the team. So this was before Isaac came. And they were all calling me and I had my phone on Do Not Disturb because I was making dinner. And I came back and I had like 7 missed calls because they were like, you sent us to a house where we're going to get murdered. And I was like, that's not the right house, guys. So that's like kind of how most of our travel ones go, is them not being able to find where they're sleeping and me not picking up their phone calls.
I feel like we need a whole interview with just you.
I know, Grace. How are you really doing, Grace?
Like top 20 weirdest things.
There's so many. There's a lot.
Like, what is your day like? Are you okay? Like,
I
you
do wonder
okay?
that.
No,
I'm like,
Brittany, I'm
what
not
do you guys
okay.
do for, 8 hours a day? I'm just like amazed.
I don't know. I come here and I don't know what I do for 8 hours a day. I just am here and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
All right. So our next chocolate, I haven't ever had this one before. I think most of you said you hadn't tried it either.
this one's
think so.
making me really excited.
I know.
I know.
Like,
You've tried it?
I have tried
Okay.
Tony's.
So Liv has tried it. This is Tony's. I unwrapped it already, so. But this was the one that Drew and Isaac recommended
Very
we
good.
try.
she reminds me of like Willy Wonka.
I know. That's like,
Situation.
it's really hard to unwrap.
Yeah,
Oh,
with
wow.
the golden wrapper.
This doesn't
What?
look
One.
at all like I thought it was going to.
Okay, aesthetically
Wow.
best looking.
Yeah, that's
Show the
pretty.
camera.
Yeah, we got to do the YouTube beauty gurus.
No, but that's like a fight waiting to happen with the kids.
All right, you guys do
They're all
something
the
with
wrong
these
size.
pieces.
That's actually a
Have fun.
very good point.
I'm like stressing me out.
No, that's a
Wait,
good
wait.
point though. This is not kid friendly.
Can we
Family
do it on a
friendly.
countdown?
What?
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Try your chocolate. That one's like messy. So much chocolate on me.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not remembering all the other ones very well.
You can retaste the Ghirardelli. It's right there.
Now I understand why Justin gets so confused.
Trying to keep them all straight in your head.
Have you guys ever seen Good Mythical Morning?
Mm-hmm.
The one guy who has to have the chart. I need the chart.
Right.
I'm like, what?
Those two literally taste the exact same to me.
I agree.
Yeah.
So I'm nervous because I'm like, I really like Tony's, but they kind of taste the same. I guess I'll just do that. I've always wanted to do these paddle things.
I've always wanted to do a tasting chocolate situation.
We're here, JStu. We make dreams come
We
true.
make dreams come true.
All right. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. 6, 7. Liv.
7.
She won't let me see your number.
Oh, sorry.
It was like
And I did 7.5. Yeah, that's a good middle one. I like that.
I feel like it was muted though. Like whatever that means.
I
Like,
expected
it wasn't-
it to be more, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like as strong as a dark, but it wasn't as like creamy as a milk.
Yeah, I
Right.
agree.
It was
Yeah.
kind of weird. I feel like it took a long time to
I agree.
get
Just
the
have my little-
chocolate
my
flavor.
little
That's a
chocolate
very
pile.
good way to explain it.
Thank you.
How did each of you meet your husbands?
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, do you go first? Or
Yeah, Grace.
Sure.
do we just go in the same row every time?
The first time I actually met Logan, him and my former roommate were driving me to the airport at like 2 a.m. That's the first time I met him, and then I didn't talk to him for like 3 months.
Oh.
Yeah.
When was that though? April
of like 2022. And then we started dating in August. So
Oh, so you guys got married fast.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we got married about 10 months.
Yeah.
10 or 11 months into dating.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I didn't want to wait, so
No.
yeah, I was like, I don't
There's
care.
no
Like,
point.
this ginger
I was 2 weeks in, I was like, we're gonna get married, so we can just do it whenever we want. It's fine.
whatever we want. I met Isaac in England, where he's from.
They laugh. It's so cute.
All the memories.
At Bible school, literally my first day of school, I met him. And yeah, I thought he was very attractive.
Isaac is sitting in the corner, so that's that's what Liv is staring at off to the side of the screen.
I'm just like watching both of them, and I'm like, I love this.
So cute.
That's
Sorry guys,
all.
I'm like falling into the like crack of the couch.
I met Justin in high school. There's not much else to say. I saw him, liked him, waited for him to notice me, and that was it. So,
That's cute.
I met Andrew in high school, and he was actually friends with my sister. So I met him through her,
Wow.
and then
Which sister?
Connection.
Jess.
Oh, makes
Andrew
sense.
was a junior when I was a freshman, and Jessica was a sophomore. So she was friends with his friends. And then I'm just there.
Which, fun fact, Jess is actually Samuel, our builder's
Yes.
husband. So,
Full circle.
yeah.
I've always like wondered if anyone has ever said, or if they've ever said that on video, where it's like, oh, we're
I think
we're brothers.
in the
brother-in-laws.
interview, like when they interviewed all you guys.
Yeah. They
I
talked
think
about
they
it
did say
then.
that, but
Okay.
There have been like jokes made about like them being like in-laws, but I don't know if it's ever actually made it into a video outside of that podcast.
Okay.
what kind of jokes do you make about in-laws?
Because Samuel tells everybody that I'm his niece. And so we always
Oh,
make jokes about everybody
so they
here just
think
being
you're his-
family.
Andrew's niece too.
I guess. I guess that's how that would work out.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, there's like we've convinced people on the team that I am Samuel's niece. I'm not, but there's some people we're not going to tell that.
That's funny.
Or like that one video where I think you guys were at Shields and someone said that you're the mom of all of these.
Oh my gosh. I would not claim them.
Isaac just told these 3 random people. He was like, "Yeah, we're all brothers, and this is our mom." Like, okay.
And this poor old lady was like, your mom had all boys?
Like she believed it.
And then Kira pans over to poor Carice and she's like,
It's okay because I do feel like their mother most days. So
Yes.
You don't look like their mother.
The joke,
Don't worry.
the joke I have with Andrew is Carice is Andrew's work wife. Basically,
Yeah.
all that the things I hear are just so funny. Like Andrew's like, Carice got sick of driving, so then I had to drive, and then I was arguing with her in the car. It's like it's literally my life, but at work.
I had to call somebody to make an appointment for one of the company vehicles.
Oh, that's
And
where
they-
it came from. I forgot.
They like just assumed that I was Andrew's wife, and I was just like, sure.
Yeah.
I won't correct it. We'll just let him.
So
We'll just let
funny,
them think that.
It's just everything too. He's like, Carice made us lunch today. And I'm like, oh, the work wife made you lunch, really? And Carice is better at cooking than me, so it's pretty sad.
That's funny.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Andrew's not.
At least they're fed.
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome, guys. I'm taking good care of your
There you go.
husbands.
You're in safe hands.
Yeah. What were we doing?
I'm so glad they like.
Wait,
literally, like
yeah.
Carice is like leading this ship.
Like chocolate.
The ship that's slowly
You guys
going
talked. You guys talked about where you met your husbands. That's how we got
Yeah,
to where
yeah.
we are. All right, perfect.
down. We just
There
want
we
the
go.
chocolate.
So we had our no. So now we need a reward.
Yeah, we have to do the
Little
reward
nice,
now.
little nice.
I'm worried for the editors for this podcast because like women just talk over each other and somehow we understand. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Sisterhood.
yeah,
It's true.
like I can hear everybody's conversation, but like when you edit a video with everyone talking over each other
Right.
or laughing,
So the next one we're doing is the Godiva bar, which so far they're getting more points from me because they're all like individually wrapped.
Wow.
Which is so
They
nice.
fall out
Yeah.
like that. Out of the.
Oh, that reminds me of
they're
Andy's.
Yeah.
Andy's
Yeah.
mint.
They're little individually wrapped ones. There you go, Liv.
Andy's
That's cute. That's like if you had a restaurant and you wanted to give it at the end.
Yeah, I know.
like
It's
Olive
so
Garden.
nice.
I feel like I'm already gonna be upset that this is not mint.
No.
You're like prepared.
And they're so little. What the heck?
And you can break off a tiny piece because it has the.
Right. Drew's trying to feed Isaac peppers off screen, so.
Oh, that's good. Keep him fed because he has diabetes.
Yeah, Liv is here to break the rumors once and for all that Isaac's lying about his diabetes.
Somebody thinks he's lying.
Oh yeah, we've gotten so many comments about them being like, Isaac's just faking his diabetes.
The reason you think he's faking is because he eats this when he shouldn't.
Get it, girl.
Can we just pan over to Isaac?
And then he comes home and he's like, I'm gonna die.
As he's eating a chocolate bar.
I'm dead. I'm gonna hear about it later.
We're gonna peer pressure about a diabetes.
I'm gonna get cancer and die.
We're all gonna hear about it later.
This is good.
That has
It's
like
good.
a different flavor. Like
I
there's
forgot.
like,
Something different about it.
Yeah, that was good.
I almost feel like it was in your mom's purse.
So different, not good.
Like it's infused with like gum.
Oh, I know. I totally know what you're
It
talking
was
about.
rubbing. It was like holding hands with your mom's mint.
Yes.
Crazy.
What chocolate are you? I'm not
No,
tasting
like have you
that.
ever like you have candies in your purse and you pull one out and it like it's chocolate but it tastes like
tastes-
the mints or something you have in there?
Tell me I'm wrong.
It
You're
has all
so
the
right.
like bits of dust on it. The hair.
I'm not eating that piece.
In your mom's purse, you never know.
I genuinely don't remember what I've rated anything.
That's why we.
I understand
Don't
now
look
why
back.
the guys
Just
are
look
always
forward.
like.
Yeah, now I get it. I
Usually
understand.
I'm off
understand you,
screen. Yeah, usually I'm off screen keeping track of their ratings, and I just decided apparently not to do that for myself.
I think I changed.
I thought you were like, yes.
No, I'm gonna stick with it. That was my initial.
Yeah,
Wow.
stick with your instincts.
Wow.
All right, you guys ready?
Fives.
3, 2, 1.
100% my
Oh.
analogy was
Okay.
What?
Mary likes purse chocolate.
Who really
guess.
likes first? I did like a 5.
I don't understand what you guys are saying about it rubbing against candies
neither.
and hairs and.
I understand what you're saying.
I think I ate
get
3
it.
extra bites because I was like, what
too.
is this?
I literally thought it was the best of all the dark, so we tried.
Really?
I thought it was like Tony's. I thought it was just like Tony's.
It definitely
it
is.
was better.
I like Tony's more. I definitely like Tony's more than the Godiva one.
I already forgot.
I hate the packaging, if I'm gonna be honest,
But it
except
was
for these
wrapped
little
in
bits.
like
Yeah, except
plastic.
for
It was so
this
fancy.
I liked it.
know.
I like the packaging.
I just
So our next question, we'll get to in just a second. So one thing I want to point out, because we were talking about how like you each are filling in your role like for your husband.
Mhm.
And this is how it happens every single time we do a taste test. Andrew and Isaac are like on the same page. Like they agree on the foods almost every single time. And then Justin's usually the one that's like the polar opposite. So you guys are doing a really good job at filling in for your spouses.
Are we doing?
You are. You guys are doing it. You and Liv have been pretty on the same page for most of them.
I kind of felt like that.
Wow, that's weird.
Because it's
That's
like,
weird.
I feel like I did, especially for like that last round, because I was like, because Justin has always, like, he's taught me how to taste food in his specific way.
Did you like this? No, you didn't.
Like, okay, you guys, when Justin will eat food or coffee, he'll eat it, and he'll go, he'll breathe out of his nose. Do you hear that? Like, and I'm like, what are you doing?
There were so many. Andrew and Justin used to share an apartment in Denver. And there are so many things that I was not allowed to do because Justin ruined them. Chewing ice, banned.
No way.
Like I would just be eating, and he'd be like, "Stop it!" Like, why? Justin does that all the time. Stop it.
And I feel like doing this has like shown that I'm heavily influenced by my husband. So I'm like, that would. I hope I'm making you proud because that was 100% purse gum, purse. You need to taste it and tell me I'm right.
Let's see if it has all natural organic
Purse?
ingredients.
Yeah, Justin already knows. He's already over here telling us the Godiva does not have natural, all organic ingredients.
It doesn't say grass fed.
He already,
Grass-fed chocolate.
Grass fed milk. Huh? What?
Oh, I do dark, so it doesn't have milk. So that's why I was confused. I was like,
understandable.
it's just a cocoa bean and just shut it.
Right.
All right, you guys ready for your next question?
Yes, we're ready.
There's no milk.
Help us get back on track.
All right. Bringing it back in. This is what I do all day, guys. All right. This is literally how conversations go with them every single day. And I'm always like, we got to start talking about what we're here for, guys.
Oh.
So we're all the same.
Yeah, you guys are just like your husbands. Anyway.
Was that the question?
No.
Okay.
The next question, though, is what is your favorite thing about your husband and about being married to your husband?
Whoa, we have to think about this one.
Oh,
Wait,
so many
why is
things.
Andrew not in this room? Andrew needs to see.
I don't know where Andrew is, actually.
he's probably with my kids.
Oh.
Our kids.
Good point.
So,
Yeah, two of them have to be careful because their husbands are in the room with them.
No, I'm like, this is great.
I have so
No,
many. I
here.
don't know how to. Favorite thing? Favorite of all time?
Okay, maybe
Just
you don't have
pick
like
something you
favorite of all
like.
time. Like, what's one of your favorite things about Isaac and like favorite parts about being, or favorite things about being married to him?
Do I have to start?
You don't have to start.
I literally love watching you two. Like, you're adorable.
she's just gonna be writing like little love notes.
I'll let you guys keep thinking of one. I'll start so you
Okay,
guys
you
can
start.
come
Yeah,
up with
You're
your
gonna do the
questions
things you love
already.
about our husbands.
huh? Yeah, my favorite thing about each of your husbands. It's a very short list. I'm kidding. I love working for them. I'm joking. You guys have seen my husband, some of you. But my favorite thing, Logan he's just the sweetest person. You can't like dislike him. I've yet to meet someone that dislikes Logan because he's the most genuine, kind person I've ever met. And that translates into our marriage because he's like always, like last night I was having a hard night and he came in, he brought me my full water cup and my tart cherry juice that I drink at night to help me sleep, which is great. And he brought it in and he like just gave me a hug because he knew I was having a hard time. He's very kind and considerate and never makes me feel bad about having way too many emotions, way too much. But yeah, Logan's great.
Oh, that's cute. Tough act to follow. I meant the way that she said it.
I didn't know which way that was
so
going.
like smooth.
Like, that was
a
cute.
speech,
I'm
and
gonna blow you out of the water.
Oh gosh. No, not a tough act to follow.
I rehearsed all of my answers before I got here.
She put
like a
some
speech. It was good.
teary eyes.
I know. She's like,
I got a little weepy.
Yeah. I just love him. I love Isaac because he's my best friend. And I'm nervous. No, just kidding. We just have a lot of fun together, even though we have like a lot of differences in what we like. I feel like he is always like interested in just joining me on what I want to do and just like learning about what each other does. Even if he's like not like super, I don't know. I should have rehearsed.
Should have like had you guys screen the question.
It's like the Mulan.
Anyway, best friend, and I love that he just doesn't care. This is gonna sound bad, but he doesn't care what people think, and he's just truly himself, and knows what he believes, and he's very firm in like who he is. And I'm not. I'm more of like a, I don't know, drifty, and so yeah, he's just knowledgeable, and I really admire how much he cares about the things he's passionate about and the passion that he has. Because I'm just very like a neutral person, and he's very like passionate, and I love that about him. So the extremes are good for me. It's a good balance. So yeah, I love him lots.
Oh,
That's so cute. The whole room smells like just chicken that he just opened.
Is this too much?
If I was in my first trimester, I would definitely be out of here. But I'm doing great. No, I'm like, if it was fried chicken, I would be like, give me some. I feel like I'm the opposite. Like Liv and I get along really well because I feel like our the personalities are swapped. So like for me, I'm very passionate, and I can be very like, I'm not calling Isaac high strung, but I'm personally high strung and very passionate. And so Justin, he's very like, he's my calm. And so, but I can also be very melancholy. And so he's very funny and optimistic, and he's always been like that. So he helps me get out of the basement is what I always say. Mm-hmm. So you hear that?
I expect flowers.
No, like literally, like being like pregnant too, and like just I'm like the amount of like times he'll come home, and I'm like, I'm sure he's tired and exhausted and doesn't want like to take over like the kiddos and just all that. And I'm like, can you rub my back again? And he does it, and he's great.
Oh.
He's his head is down.
Please don't make eye contact.
Don't look at her. Don't look at her.
Okay. What I love about Andrew is, I think like one in general is like Andrew's like the most loyal person I've ever met. Like, oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, stop it.
You can
have
cry.
kids
Okay.
and then you just cry all the time. Yeah, he's just like the most loyal person I've ever met. But more than that, Andrew just does not care. I think I can echo what Liv said. He does not care what people think. And I bet a lot of people know this because he's made some really weird videos. But I mean, like, that's what you see is like what you get with Andrew. Like, he's not going to change for you. He's not going to, he won't even like pretend he likes something for somebody else. It's just like what you see is like literally what you get. So it's like growing up, especially in high school, like I was so iffy about like who I was, what I wanted to do. And I think that's why I like gravitated towards Andrew so much, was because he literally was like the goofiest, weirdest person I've ever met. And I'm like, how does this man like have friends? Like, but I'm like, everybody loves him because of that. Like he's so genuine. And yeah, so I think that's like, I don't know. And it's cool like when you have kids too, because you get to see that. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, for me, I was like, not like shy, but I'm like I'm less likely to open up. But it's like our kids are just like mini hymns where they're just like doing the craziest, goofiest stuff. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I made more Andrews. Except for the girls who are just yelling all the time. And then I'm like, I made more me's. So, that's Andrew.
Oh,
Wow.
more questions like that. I love that.
I'll give you guys more questions to cry about. I can. All right, our next chocolate. This is another milk chocolate because they didn't have a dark chocolate, so I need to improvise. But it's Cadbury. I don't actually know if I've ever had their just like straight milk chocolate.
Oh, I'm like so weak for milk chocolate.
Really? Oh my goodness.
There's a bias.
I can't I don't know why. It's probably because I shouldn't have it. Like, to be honest.
Oh,
Do you know
just
what I
like dairy
mean?
and stuff in it.
Yes.
Just makes it better.
Oh. Do you want to break it up? My hands are hot. I'm gonna melt your chocolate.
So much chocolate.
My hands get so hot. Okay, are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Mayor, we did it. We're close.
Oh,
Wow.
very nice. I did a 1.
You did a 1? Oh my god.
I did
That's
not like that.
crazy.
I would not eat that.
It kind of
Wow.
tastes like you have like you drank chocolate milk.
Yeah, but like really, really, like too chocolatey of chocolate milk.
It tastes like Easter. Like, that's like all you get.
I didn't like that one very much.
I feel like I really liked it, but I wouldn't be able to eat a lot of it because it is really sweet.
Yeah.
But it's still good, and I feel like
I just feel like
I
it
need
wasn't
water.
smooth either. Like for milk chocolate, you expect it to be like smooth. I thought it was like chalky almost. I don't know.
I
crazy.
don't know, like that. If I'm not supposed to have milk, like dairy, I would eat that, and then I'd be like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like the Hershey, would be like,
Oh yeah.
I have to keep eating this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that one was like too
I think
sweet. for me.
comparing the two milks, this is so much better than Hershey, but I don't know.
Oh. I like
See, I would rather eat Hershey
Because
over
this
that
is
one.
like, that's, you can even see how it looks.
Yeah, they're
This looks
totally
like
different
plasticky
colors
to me, like waxy.
That's because it is
And this
plastic.
looks creamy.
That's great.
Waxy versus
That's all Hershey's
creamy.
is.
plastics.
I grew up on plastic.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys ready for your next question?
Yeah.
What is something that's like hard about being married to someone that does YouTube and something that's like really nice about being married to someone that does YouTube? I would help you guys fill in the time, but again, I'm not married to any of them, despite a lot of the questions that we get, so I can't.
Well, you can speak for yourself, maybe.
For me, being married to YouTube,
No.
married to myself.
I mean, like, do you get like what are the pros and cons of like working at a YouTube? Like, do you get recognized? Do you not, or
I only get recognized in Shields because we're there
it's a
so
great
much.
place.
Actually, I get recognized, but it's usually they're usually too scared to come talk to me, just because our audience is a lot of like younger boys, and I'm one of the few females they see like on camera, and so I'll get a lot of moms that come up and be like, "Oh, my son really wanted to say hi. He really loves you on the channel," and I'm like, "Okay," but they won't come and talk to me themselves. And then everybody in Shields because I'm there all the time getting really, really weird amounts of stuff. So they recognize me, but I don't get recognized a ton. It's just a cool place to work. Like it's a very chill environment. There's a lot of like freedom and there's a lot of like different things I get to do. It's not a mundane job, which I really appreciate because I don't like doing the same thing over and over again. But which can also be like, it's like a double-edged sword because it can also be hard to like not really know what's going to happen each day when I come in because it's like, I don't know for sure what this video is going to do, or like it can be very like up in the air. So it's like both a good thing and also hard because I do like some structure. I like to know what I'm doing and then be flexible for it to change. That's what I like. So, yeah.
I think for me, I think it's cool that Isaac gets to have a lot of fun when he's working, and just the amount of variety of the things they do, and they're filming, it changes every week. And so he always has like fun stories to tell, and like comes home and is like, yeah, it was a crazy day, and it's just like a big variety. Whereas like his jobs before were like very like hard labor. And so he used to come home like really tired and like drained emotionally and be like, oh, my day was okay, and now it's more like my day was good. So that's cool. That's a good part of it. I don't know if there's like a con other than sometimes I'm like, I kind of want to go on that trip. But that's all.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think I'll piggyback on like what Cree said, with just like probably being noticed. I think it doesn't happen all the time, but I'm very introverted, and I'm very hyper aware of my surroundings. So if someone like looks at me, I'm like, is it because they can see something I don't, or do you know what I mean? Like my mind goes to like, is there something on my butt or in my teeth? Yeah. Or do they know me?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that kind of like really bothers me. But it's just my own personal like issues. But then on the other side of that, it can be a very beautiful thing to meet people and have those conversations, and when they do talk to you.
Yeah.
So
When they don't just stare at you from the distance.
yes. Yes. Yep.
Are we seeing the pros and cons?
Yeah.
I already forgot. Okay.
That was a way better way to phrase it than when I did. So I'm really glad that you guys brought pros and cons into this.
No.
Made way more sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I agree with what everybody else said too, of like, I don't know. It's just Andrew and Justin grew up making videos. So it's like the fact that they can do this as a job it's like insane, honestly. Because if we were born 10 years earlier, like this wouldn't have been possible, or even like 10 years later, because YouTube's so like oversaturated right now. So it's just kind of crazy that it's like they had this passion, and then like the Lord put them in this place to be like, well, here you go. Like, and they had with no intention. So I think that's so cool that they just get to, especially just like go deep into like the things that they love, like surviving in the wilderness when they don't, you don't have to survive in the wilderness, but they're like, we'll try it for 24 hours and see how it goes. And I'm just like, oh, okay, that's great. So just things like that, where it's like, there's sometimes Andrew's like so excited for a video, even though even videos he knows might not do well. Like he's just so excited to film it. And that's cool. I feel like a lot of people aren't like always super excited to go to work, So, and I think the con is kind of like I would say there's no really con for me, but I can see like the con for him would be they wanted to make videos and now they have to run a business kind of thing. Like Andrew has a degree in business, so that's great. And like he does really well with it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, you filmed all day and now you have to go home and like, do business stuff or like have hard conversations with people or, things like that, where it's like, Andrew's like, I just really wanted to have fun today. And I had to, do meetings and business things. And then I would say, I don't know if you feel like this, but the only con for me, not really me, but it's just the unknown of like our kids, like the next generation of like, our kids are little now, but like, is this going to affect them later? Because it's like right now they love that, they make videos and stuff like that. But I think the fear for me is like, are they going to get recognized one day? And like, are they going to have trouble finding friends who like them for who they are and not because of like who Andrew is? So
Girl, I feel like, this is a
it's
whole
like, we're getting deep, my friends.
Oh, yes. You're affirmed, because I think that's why for me, I'm like, if I could like have a whole hour of a podcast to talk about like, not to bag on YouTube or complain, because again, like we are so blessed, but there is like, I feel like a lack of, I don't even know, like you don't get to hear the stories of the wives and the stories of the families behind these men who are small f famous. Yeah. And it can be really hard.
And it's kind of insane too, because it's like for our husbands, they're like the most humble, greatest, loyal people ever. So I'm like, for us, it should be easy compared to like other people. But, and I don't want to like bag on other people, but I'm just saying like, especially if you're single or like if you have kids and like it just makes life crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like we have like the best guys to do this job because of that. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. There's just so much unknown. I don't even know where I'm going anymore, but I'm like,
I hear you and I see you.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was a great answer, Mary.
thank you.
Getting real deep in serious. This is what they want to know. They want to know the nitty gritty truth, Mary.
Yeah.
All right. So our next one, we're actually going to be comparing two different chocolates. So this is a little bit different because we've got the original Mr. Beast chocolate bar, and then we've got the new Feastables chocolate bar. And so we're going to be tasting them because I've heard that there's a pretty like significant difference. So we're going to taste them and at least from our ruling, decide which one is better. So,
Are these like the equivalents, I guess?
yes.
Okay.
As far as I know.
I mean, like, like the old one has like different kinds of, like.
I think so, yeah, because they're both like the milk chocolate
Okay, cool.
bar, I'm pretty sure, like
Oh,
their
I'm
version of
excited.
it. So, I can't even open his packaging.
You said the old and the new?
Yeah, so this is the newer one, and then this was like the original Mr. Beast bar. There we go. Guys, I can't open chocolate bars anymore.
Apparently this one was the worst, so we'll put it.
Yeah, we'll put it in the bottom. You can break that one in half
Unless
if
you
you want
like
to.
that
Liv.
one.
Share.
Liv, you liked this one.
But I was the only one.
She was
I know, but
So it's okay. I'm not offended.
are you passing that one down?
Sorry.
Here you go. Can I have another piece?
Oh, did Mary not have?
Yeah.
Okay, no, we're good.
We're good. We're good.
Wait, did we get the other one?
Is this the same one?
We're comparing, right? I have to do this right or I can't do it at all.
Wait.
Wait,
Sorry, I already tried.
You're right. We should do them right after.
Wait, what are we eating?
This is the original one,
This one here?
Mhm.
Okay.
and then the lighter colored one is going to be your.
It looks crazy.
Something
They're
different.
soft.
supposed to be the same?
I don't think they're supposed to be the same. One is just like his newer version of it, or like
Okay.
his new milk
Whatever I
chocolate
just ate
release.
was- there's something off about that.
Now I want to like deep dive into
agree.
Justin, just
I
like look
agree.
up the cocoa quantities, and I'm like, they look way different.
Oh,
Like the color.
I want to see your reaction with that one.
Ooh,
The original? Oh, I eat these all the time.
There's something off about that.
I agree. I don't know. I think I like that.
I don't like that.
Stop.
That.
This one is weird.
It
See,
tastes
that's what I'm
like
saying.
I have these at my house. This one's weird.
it tastes hollow.
They don't
to me,
normally taste like
it's
that.
not-
Which one are you tasting?
See, that also tastes like it was infused with mint gum, or like
Then
a
No,
wallet.
it just tastes like
Ooh,
this one?
it tastes
Yes.
like artificial
I like
or
that.
something. But I don't know.
Mhm.
What the heck? I'm
To me, it kind of tasted airy. Like there was not much substance.
Mhm.
And then this one tastes caramely. Almost. To me.
It does.
Right? It doesn't taste like milk chocolate.
I do not like either of these.
No, the new one's bad.
Yeah, I don't like
Whoa, that was bad.
that. Ooh. Yeah, if I was having to pick between the two of these, I would definitely pick the original one.
That's crazy.
Whoa, yeah, it's caramel.
It is, yeah, it tastes caramel. It has vanilla extract in it, which I think gives it that like more caramely taste.
Do I just write down?
Just
original?
bad.
I
Yeah,
really
just-
did not like the original one.
You like the newer one
I
better?
like the
Yeah,
newer
There's
one.
something wrong with
The newer one
original.
The
tastes
newer
like-
one's very sweet, but I think it tastes better because the other one, I'm like, tastes kind of like nothing.
I think the newer one tastes like the Cadbury. I think
No.
that's why you like
Nice.
it.
The original tastes like you had like that
I think it has
piece
so
of
much
chocolate
flavor.
bare in your wallet for a week.
Are we saying
And it
like
was rubbing
original or
against, like,
new?
Yeah,
dollars.
new or original, whichever one.
How many chocolates have you tried from a person?
How do you spell original?
Origin.
Original. Is that right?
Do we write down original or new?
Yeah.
Original?
I'm
no.
pretty-
I can't
I hope-
spell. It's,
No, I think that's right. Wait,
is that right?
that's how I spelled it.
Okay.
I hope that's right.
It doesn't look right.
Oh, we're voting for one? Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, she's
Yeah, you
drawing
don't-
like letters.
I thought we were ranking the
Liv's
each
putting
one.
I'm just
hieroglyphics
gonna say
over on her
old
board.
because I'm
We were
embarrassed by
reading
how I
it.
spelled this.
Just which
even
one
if
you
it's
like
right.
better out of the two of them.
Oh, gee.
Old. It just doesn't look right, and
All right, are you guys ready?
can't.
3, 2, 1. Yeah. So me and Mary,
Yeah.
and then Britt and Liv.
The way you
Crazy.
spell, like the way you spelled it, is the way I spelled
Yeah,
it.
I'm
but
pretty
yours
sure-
looks fine. Mine did not.
The old one is not.
You're
him.
getting me paranoid that I misspelled
I
original
misspell
Mary.
everything.
I feel like you guys need to try the
Drew, is
original
this-
again.
Is it spelled right? All right.
No, the new one is bad.
Yeah, the new one's not good.
I really
liked
don't
it.
like it.
I thought it was okay. I'm not a huge. I usually like chocolate with stuff, actually. Like chocolate and fruit, or chocolate and salty, or chocolate and.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of chocolate on its own.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
either.
that's like every night. Just
like
like
chocolate with like something in it.
Yeah, it's usually
Yeah.
like peanut butter or like some kind of nuts
Right.
or
a piece.
like
a
salt.
piece. No.
So I feel like I would
That's
like
what I
those,
don't like about the old
like I would like
Feastables,
the
'cause you
new
can't-
one in the Cadbury with like a fruit to cut the like sweet.
Mhm. Oh, we kind of already answered this question thanks to Mary because she just asked it organically. Because it was gonna be what's your favorite snack? We like half
What?
answered that question.
I can come up with something.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Well, a snack is different.
Yeah,
than
like not your
treat.
candy. Like, what's your
Okay,
favorite
okay.
snack that you like always have in your house? I don't actually have an answer for this one either.
I'm just thinking of all the things my kids eat. But I'm like, what do I want?
I think I'm gonna say tomatoes.
Sorry. Isaac was pointing to himself.
I made eye contact with him right as you said.
I didn't think that would be age appropriate. And then I was gonna say tomatoes.
Good answer. I like that answer.
Like baby tomatoes. I always have tomatoes or fruit in my house because I like the tangy, cold.
Do you cut your tomatoes?
Like
or
baby
do you
ones.
just eat them? Oh, okay.
Like the baby ones that are.
You cut the baby one?
No, I don't.
Oh,
cut
that's
them.
why I was like,
I
would
just
you
eat the baby ones.
Yeah, I've eaten like big tomatoes, like an
Me
apple.
too. Me
Yeah.
too. Like an apple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have an answer?
I think we should just end on that.
This is how we eat tomatoes, my friends. Have a good day.
I don't know. I mean, it's changed with pregnancy. I have big cheese cravings.
That's
So-
unfortunate.
Hence the dairy. So, I don't know.
Cheese is
Fruit,
good.
cheese, fruit and cheese is my combo. Like a pear
Ooh, yeah.
with a cheese.
A pear.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
On every time I see that scene in Ratatouille, it makes me want fruit and cheese. So I understand.
Yep.
I agree. Fruit and cheese. I also just like, I have to be in the mood for it, but something like a chip, you know, it
Crunchy.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Salty, crunchy.
Like
it
a
could be,
crunchy, yeah.
or like, but I have to be in the mood for it. It's not like an everyday, but
Oh no, I need chips. Now.
Chips are good. I like spicy too.
Ooh, yeah.
I could binge that.
I like beef jerky.
Spicy chips. Anything. Oh, beef
good.
jerky. Yeah.
Andrew would be so proud. Doesn't he love
Beef
beef jerky?
jerky is good.
Yeah, Andrew likes beef jerky.
Yeah.
He always he'll bring like packs that he buys into work and like
No, he
Him and
doesn't eat the
Rick
stuff
always
at that
share-
house, at our house.
apparently it's not the right kind of jerky. No, mine's usually just I'm making a lot of sourdough loaves. It's usually like sourdough and then with like an olive oil bread dip. I'm like,
so good.
it's a problem. I
would-
eat it too much.
I would eat
it's
the
so
whole loaf.
I know
Yeah.
that's the problem.
That's the problem.
I'm like I have a loaf and I'll eat like half of it as soon as it's done because I'll just eat it with like oil and balsamic
Right.
glaze and I'm like, this is where I'm gonna die.
See,
Just
Grace,
bread.
this is the reason why it's good to not be able to bake or cook. Then you can't make that, and you're stuck with fruit and cheese.
I know, but my new what I've decided I'm gonna do because I don't know how to cook for like just me and Logan.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna just start bringing whenever Logan's gone. I'm just gonna start bringing all the leftover
Andrew
food
will
here.
love you forever.
And I'm just gonna be like, all right, guys, I left this in the fridge. Go eat it.
Yeah.
Someone will.
Andrew would like a weekly menu. So
I'll just start bringing my meal plan in and be like, all right, guys, this is what
Yeah.
I'm making for me and Logan for dinner.
he tells me a week in advance what you're making him like next week. Like last week, he was like, "Yep, Chris made this today. And next week, she's making chicken and sandwiches." And I'm like, "Wow,
Yeah,
I what's for dinner?" I'm like, I don't know.
I've just turned into the like personal chef for the
Yes.
short film.
wow, that's good.
Thank you.
It is hard to cook for two people though.
It's so hard.
It really is.
When I
And
grew
it's like not cheap.
No.
It's like cheaper to cook for 6.
Mhm, 'cause I can buy
you
everything
don't
in
eat the
bulk.
leftovers
Yeah.
sometimes.
When I grew up cooking for like 15 people, so I never learned how to cook in smaller portions.
Right.
Like even when I lived on my own, I was like, I don't know how to cook for just me. My roommates would
one
get so mad at
tablespoon
me.
Of rice.
Yeah. Anna would get so mad because she'd be like, Crease, there's only you. I don't eat the things that you cook most of the time. Stop cooking so much. I was like, I'm
Dang,
sorry,
if I had
Anna.
a free food friend, I would really eat that every time.
We should have lived together.
Oh gosh.
All right. Well, we've tried all of our chocolates.
What?
I know.
Dang.
Which one out of the ones we tried was your favorite?
I think the Ghirardelli for me.
I think Ghirardelli was my highest
Yeah.
rated one. Still didn't get a 10, but it was pretty good.
I can't remember which one I rated the highest.
You had one that you rated an 8. I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Was it the Hershey?
Oh, it might have been.
It might have been the Hershey's.
Oh,
Somebody in the comments, if we're wrong, tell us what Brittany rated the highest.
I would not be surprised if it was the Hershey's. Like that should not have been like the first one we tried, but it's
the most recognizable one,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
The classic. Mary, do you Oh yeah, you said the Ghirardelli, yeah.
I think I rated Godiva the top, but I don't know. It feels wrong.
it feels
But-
It feels wrong.
I don't know.
Because didn't you hate the packaging too?
I am a sucker for cool packaging, so normally I'm those people that
We'll just
fall
buy
for that. And I'm like, cute, I'm gonna buy it.
The packaging's nice.
And so I would like this probably the most because it's like unique in paper, and I would probably buy this in store just because of how it looked.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, just to kind of end, if there's anything that you guys like have ever wanted to say to the fans or like let the fans know about you, your spouse, YouTube, now's your time to share it. This is the only opportunity you're gonna
Nick's
get.
eyeballs got real big. Go live, spill, girl.
I don't know.
We did have a specific question for you from the fans about Isaac.
What is
gosh.
it? Okay, what
Yes.
is it?
Rick cut it. No.
What is it? What is it?
Yeah, you do. I told you about it in the car. Yeah.
Oh,
How
I want to hear
how does it make you feel that in a lot of videos, we don't do it anymore, but in a lot of previous videos, Isaac would somehow always end up in his underwear?
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Well, he's always in his underwear. So honestly, nothing new. But I'm just like, you gotta like, for everyone to see, you want them all to see it. That butt. So I mean, you can do what you want. You're your own person, but I'm just shocked every time the pants come off. I'm like, again. I will say Isaac is as fun in person as he is in the videos. That's my life. That's my true life. He's very fun. That's probably the thing that drew me to him most was like you were saying when you said like how Andrew was so goofy. I was like, that I can relate.
Yeah.
I was like, you're so crazy and wild, and I love it.
So nice.
So fun. So
There was a question before that, Mary.
Oh, what do we want to tell people?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, about his pants? I have no comment.
no comment.
I have no feelings about it. I don't care.
As much as you. No, sometimes I'm like,
I'm sorry.
no, not you.
What are your thoughts,
I
Mary?
don't know. How long have they been doing this? What, like 12 years?
12 years, I think.
Yeah, there's been a lot more things where I'm just like, why? Why? Way before
Or like-
Isaac. Lots of whys.
Our kids will be watching the videos and they'll be asking like questions, and I'm like, I don't know if this is. I mean, they are young, but I'm like, I don't know. I told Justin, I was like, 10, our daughter, like 10 said this, and he was like, well, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know where she gets it from.
I know.
It's funny.
What do we want to tell people? I don't really know what else to.
Yeah, you don't have to tell anyone.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for liking our guys.
Yeah.
We like them.
We like them.
But yeah, guys, we appreciate you watching. We appreciate you guys all coming out. The fans have been asking for a wife Q&A for pretty much as long as I've worked here. So I'm glad we finally did one. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the Laugh Daily podcast. We are almost at 100,000. So go
Oh my
like,
gosh.
subscribe on is it on our Spotify or our YouTube, Justin? Where are we almost at 100,000? YouTube. So yeah, go like and subscribe to our channel. Give us a rating on Spotify because that also helps. And we'll see you next time.